Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so this is going to be a very simple video. I actually got this release through the door today, and that rarely happens. To get a release 3 days before its release date never happens to me. And I was that impressed by this release that I felt it was only right to stop by and share it with you. And fingers crossed, this video might help out a few people that are kind of on the fence of whether or not to buy it. It is a stunning release, and again, I hope this video does help you out. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, it is no secret, the movie is Constantine. And this is the first time on 4K. As you can see, it's got the collector's treatment from Warner Brothers. And this is Warner Brothers' first release of the year. Not only that, but it's the first release I've ever gotten by them where it comes with a soft touch finish. And it really does look beautiful. Not only that, but you get a gorgeous looking steelbook inside it as well, with a lot of debossing going on. It's very artistic, but I love the steelbook. And of course, you get your envelope as well with postcards, and I think there's 2 double-sided posters as well. It's a beautiful release, and looking forward to taking you around this one and showing you everything that's inside it. That will be coming up now in a minute or two. So I'm not going to really talk about the movie because, believe it or not, to my absolute amazement, when I got home here, I went through my entire collection, and I never owned it physically until now. The only time I've seen this movie was in the cinema, and that was a long time ago, so I don't really remember it that well. The only thing I kind of remember about it is, I think it's held in Los Angeles, and there's this world under Los Angeles where demons and angels live, and Keanu Reeves plays John Constantine, if I remember correctly, and I think he's a demon hunter. I think he's helping with an investigation. Some police officer, I think their twin sister got murdered, and he's helping with the investigation. That's all I remember about it. I do remember actually really enjoying it, and I thought the visuals at the time looked stunning. I'm kind of curious to see whether or not they hold up now, especially under the scrutiny of 4K. Now, in terms of the 4K release, like I said, I haven't checked it out yet. It's going to be a couple of days by the time I get around to it. So, I will be revisiting this one. I will probably feature it again in a pickups video, share my thoughts on it and what I thought of the transfer itself. But as of right now, I can tell you is that it does come with Dolby Vision. And it's also got a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, so it's got all the bells and whistles. And I do trust Warner Brothers. I haven't checked out any reviews for it as of right now, but something's telling me Warner Brothers are going to deliver with this release, because 9 out of 10 times they always do. So again, I promise you I will be back to share my thoughts on it. So with that said, I am going to take you around this release. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I really do hope you enjoy it. So yeah, here we go. Right, so here we go, Constantine. So there is a J card. I want to quickly bring it in and give you a look at it. So you've got the synopsis there on the top left corner. On the top right, it's basically showing you everything that's inside this set. Of course, you got your special features in the middle there. I'll just take you in close if you do want to have a look at them. But there is a few there. And then, of course, down below is all your technical information. So that is the J card, and it goes without saying, it's held on by glue spots. And please be careful when removing, because, like I said earlier, this comes with a soft touch finish, and it would be very easy to rip. So here we go. So the first thing I wanted to quickly comment on is the artwork. It is quite simple. You kind of got the silhouette of John Constantine there, and then you'll notice a couple of like demons and ghostly figures behind them. It's a pretty cool concept. I love it. I think it's very nice. Again, very simple, but it works very well for this set. So the writing that you see in terms of Constantine, Keanu Reeves and the DC logo, that's all done with very subtle spot glossing, and it really stands out. And the rating down there is a sticker, and it can simply be removed. It goes without saying as well, the box is lovely and solid, as you come to expect from Warner Brothers. So that is the main artwork. Really, I'm digging on it. There's nothing on the top of the box, and the same at the bottom. So I'll quickly then take you onto the spine of it, and apologies for my fingerprints. That's the only problem when it comes to soft touch finishes. Your fingerprints really show up on it. So just like the main artwork, every bit of writing that you see there has some subtle spot glossing to it. Again, I don't know if my camera is picking it up, but trust me, it is there. I think you can sort of see it there. So that is the spine. And then right around to the back, and check this out. As you can see, you've got John Constantine once again, and he has his 2 arms together. It's forming one tattoo. Again, I'm not quite sure the significance of it. I honestly cannot remember it. But it's nice to see that Warner Brothers put a bit of effort in terms of the back artwork, because sometimes they can be a bit lazy, particularly on their steelbooks. But this one does look rather nice, and you know me, red and black, yeah, looks fantastic. So that is the back artwork. There's nothing going on in terms of spot glossing. I actually thought for a second that the tattoo was, but it's not. Right, so I will show you then, this is all the contents that we're going to be looking at. So what I'll do is I'll remove everything, and I'll start with the envelope, and then we make my way onto the steelbook itself. So it has a high gloss finish on this one. As you can see, it's the exact same artwork that we've seen on the main box. And then when you go around to the back, there is nothing there. I don't think there's anything on the spines of them, nothing at all. So with that said, I will open it up and have a look and see what's inside. Right, so I mentioned earlier that you do get 2 double-sided posters. That's them there. I will show them right at the end. And then there's also a few kind of illustrations here, or concept artwork, whatever you want to call it. I think there's 3 of them all together. So I just wanted to quickly take you through them. I think that says Constantine's apartment. And then you've got one here. There you go. So 3 of them all together. And that's the backings. And as you can see, they're all the same. So put those 3 to a side, and then we've got a couple of more cards here. And as you can see, a lot of them are behind the scenes footage. And I'm always saying that it's great to see some behind the scenes footage. I would rather see that than simple stills, but it goes without saying you are going to get a few stills from the movie itself. So as you can see, they do have a high gloss finish on them. Not only that, but they're actually double-sided as well. So when I turn it around, you're getting a bit more artwork. So I think these the ones on the opposite side are more kind of stills from the movie more than anything else. I don't think there's really any kind of behind-the-scenes ones, is there? That might be one there. There is one there. I stand corrected. So, and that's another one as well. So there's around maybe 2 or 3 altogether. So that is the postcards. I cannot wait to see that scene on 4K. I think it's going to look beautiful. Looking forward to it. So that's the postcards that you get inside this set. So I just want to quickly bring in those 2 posters. Now, it goes without saying, I'm not going to be really able to get these into frame, but I'll do my best to give you an idea of what they look like. So here we go. This is one side of it. I think this one here might be the original poster artwork for Constantine. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comment section. So that's one side of it. And when you turn it around, I presume this is this must be like the newly commissioned artwork that we've seen on the main box itself. So that is one side of it. Again, sorry about the light glare, but I think you get an idea of what it's all about. So that's one poster. And then the other one, I shall take it out now for you and show you. Again, I definitely seen this artwork as well. I really do love it. I love the colour scheme in particular. When you see that cross, it really does stand out on this poster. Look at that. And I think the opposite side is much similar. Check out the gun, by the way. It's quite creative, has to be said. And yeah, there you go. That is the other side of this poster. So that's your 2 double-sided posters. Again, apologies I couldn't get them into frame. It's the best I can do. And the last thing to show is this absolutely stunning, and I mean stunning looking steelbook. The only thing that's letting it down is it has a simple matte finish. I think a high gloss one would have been so much better. But take nothing away from it. It really is stunning. As you can see, you got John Constantine. You'll notice all the kind of demons kind of reaching up to him as well. And everything that you see in terms of flames is all debossed. Look at that. Every flame that you see has debossing to it. So it's great to see Warner Brothers going through so much effort with this steelbook. It really is beautiful. And the good news is, I'm almost certain that this steelbook can be bought separately. You don't need to get the collector's edition, which is always good to hear. So that is the main artwork on it. Again, that debossing really does stand out. Look at that. So I'll quickly then show you the spine of it. And as you can see, you've got the name of the movie and then the Warner Brothers logo down below. and right around to the back, and it is a bit more, as you can see, debossing on it. Now again, I'm not sure of the significance of that symbol. I'll know very soon when I check it out. But yes, when I bend that light against it, you will see all the debossing that's going on, and again, it's all those flames that you see. So I can't praise this Steelbook enough. It really is stunning. And then of course you get your typical Warner Brothers credits down below, but thankfully they don't really kind of distract from the artwork on the back of this one. So I will open it up in full and let's just have a proper look at it, and there you go. Yeah, I definitely recommend looking into this Steelbook. I really do. So turn it in, and you've got your 4K disc, and then of course you've got your Blu-ray disc. There you have it. And then of course this is the inside of the Steelbook itself. And there you have it. That is the release of Constantine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a quick recap. So you've got that rather beautiful looking Steelbook. Of course you got those two double-sided posters. You got your illustrations there and postcards. That's the envelope that holds all of them in, and then of course the box itself. It really is a fantastic release from Constantine. Right, so that is everything when it comes to this release of Constantine, and like I said earlier, I promise you I will be back in a pickup video and share my thoughts on that 4K transfer. Now, I did mention as well that this was Warner Brothers' first collector's release of the year. Thankfully, we don't have to wait too much longer for the second, because it's next weekend, and it is the 4K release of Amadeus. And if you're impressed by what you see here in terms of this Constantine release, I would encourage you to check Amadeus out as well. It does look beautiful, and it's almost the same as well. Comes in a nice hard rigid box. You get a beautiful unique Steelbook as well, and then of course all the bells and whistles, postcards, posters, all of that kind of stuff. And I am going to take a gamble on it myself. I've never seen the movie, but I've heard wonderful things about it, so really looking forward to checking it out. So there you have it, folks. That's my video. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of this release of it. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.